As the Los Angeles Rams prepare to defend their championship title, the sports medicine teams are also preparing for the upcoming season. Dr. Casey Batten helps keep players healthy on and off the field.
A lot of the medical activities that go on in sports medicine and taking care of a football team isn't necessarily just isolated to the field. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes care. So we'll be evaluating players there, rehabbing players there, providing treatments. At practice, you're really there to be available should anything happen during the practice.
This behind-the-scene work gets intense right before game season.
Preseason is usually the busiest time of the year for us. That's 7 days a week. That's within an 8-week period. So it takes a lot, and there's a lot that goes into it. So we have strength conditioning, we have athletic training, we have nutrition, we have player development, we have sports psychology. We all work as one unit, as a performance team.
This constant preseason training can also mean more player injuries.
If you look at the statistics and the data, the thing that you see most through training camp as you're ramping up activity is soft tissue injuries. So hamstring strains, groin strains, muscular strains. There's really not full contact in the NFL practice anymore. And you'll see that pretty much at all levels throughout football, down to college and high school. They're not really doing a lot of full contact or tackling outside of the games, especially at the NFL level.
Regardless of what it is, we're always ready for anything that might happen during preseason, and that's a testament to the preparation that everyone puts in, whether it be the medical staff, performance staff, anything like that.
When an injury does occur, it's a collaborative decision on a player's return.
In terms of the medical decision-making, in terms of who's on the questionable list or doubtful status or even injured reserve, that's really a decision we make as a medical team in conjunction with the athletic trainers. And really it's Reggie Scott and his staff who will communicate with team officials to put that status out there.
If you haven't heard of Reggie Scott, he's one of the best athletic trainers in the NFL.
For anybody that obviously gets injured, and you're looking at mechanism of injury, how did the injury happen? That gives you a lot of information. Two guys collide. Did you see what happened with their knee? Did you see what happened with their ankle? How did they fall? If it's a head injury, how did they collide from a head injury standpoint? So you can actually run out on the field and have a pretty decent amount of information just by watching and evaluating how the injury happened.
As preseason wraps up and the Rams get ready for kickoff, the medical team is also geared up and ready for another championship run.
Especially at the Rams and across the league, but again, especially here. it's, they always are expecting championship level type performance from everybody involved with the organization. So we're always trying to win championships and be part of that, which is pretty special. But I think the expectations are the same every year, and they're very high.